Welcome all, one and all, to Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse. This is the 5th edition of Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. That trivia is planned for 15 questions of trivia tonight. So, we're all staying home, we're all staying safe, keeping those who might be of higher risk from getting sick. So thank you all for self-isolating. Thank you all for still helping to keep things as safe as possible wherever you live, across Canada, across the US, anywhere in the world. Thank you for just taking care of yourself, and by doing so, taking care of others. So tonight's trivia, as I mentioned, is 15 questions. It's going to be a mix of what is classic to trivia, our trivia classic, our first round, a little bit of game show games, or what would usually be the second round. And from that, we're going to see how many points you can get from those 15 questions. And after we're all done, feel free to return to your giant baby content on TikTok, as the kids say. If you haven't seen that, I mean, enjoy. It is... Chrissy's giving me a look. It's terrifying. Anyway, before I continue, happy birthday. I will say happy birthday to both my, in a way, cousin-in-law, Deutsch, and to my brother-in-law, Matt. Well done on continuing to have a birthday. I just enjoy those birthdays. Well done. Thank you, thank you. So what you need for Trivia Club is a pen and a paper to write down your answers on. That's all you need, a pen and a paper. And I won't be able to interact with the participants as I usually do, so I hope you're all already having your teams together, be they in your house, against one another in your house, or competing with your team across another messaging system. As remember, do not share any answers in the video chat. Use a Facebook or whatever, however you want to contact your team in another way. So, share your team names in the comments though if you haven't already. Always fun to see team names here at Trivia Club. And what can we play for tonight? Absolutely nothing but just fun. I mean, sure, that's the best prize. The best prize is fun. But also, if you want to play for a the classic Trivia Club prize, you can enjoy this golden VHS. Still crispy, still crispy. This is this golden VHS in all its gilded glory. Is the Paul Newman classic Slapshot. The NHL playoffs would be beginning by now, I imagine. So you can enjoy this form of hockey in your mind's eye, or on a streaming service if you know where to find it. Slapshot in golden VHS glory. It's tonight's golden VHS. That's what you can play for tonight. You can follow Trivia Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on iTunes, and SoundCloud, on triviaclub.ca as well. So enjoy Trivia Club through all those things. We're also on youtube.com/Trivia Club. A version of this video will be on there without the pre-show, that first 20 minutes, in which I'm just saying hello, and then anything after the sign-off at the end of the night. So that'll be a nice, succinct 45 minutes to an hour version of this event. So, speaking of the event, there are only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are, remember, be smarter than those smartphones. Just really be smarter than the internet is in general. If you're cheating, you're only cheating yourself. So try to come up with all the answers you can. Otherwise, keep the answers out of the comment section for this video. Keep that competitive spirit sharp, of course. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Thank you. Thank you. Who knows how anything will look like after the quarantine is over at the other end of this, but Trivia Club will hopefully still be around in some way, shape, or form, so the more that people chat about it and the more we can have fun each and every one of these Clubhouse Tuesdays, the better. And then we'll have fun out in the world whenever that is. Okay, until then, here every Trivia Tuesday. Looking forward to having you here as well. All right, with that much said and done, let's do our 15 questions for tonight's Trivia Club at home. And question number 1, we're going to keep it short. So our first question. This short form streaming service, launched in early to mid-April, with shows such as hashtag Free Rayshon, Donkeys, Aqua Donkeys, Chrissy's Court, the returning Punked, this time with Chance the Rapper, and a show called Murder House Flip, in which they try to resell houses in which people have been murdered in. It's exactly how it sounds. So once again, name that short form streaming service. I was launched in early to mid-April with, again, such shows as hashtag Free Rayshon, Aqua Donkeys, Chrissy's Court, Punked with Chance the Rapper, and Murder House Flip, some truly erroneous television. But I mean, it certainly covers several Venn diagrams of cable shows and, I mean, podcasts, so I'll give that to them. Well done. That's your question number one. Now, question number two. This one's called Happy Happy Biff Biff. So your question number two, what is the first name of the title character, Biff and Happy Loman's father, in Death of a Salesman? So once again, in Death of a Salesman, what is the first name of the title character? That title character being Biff and Happy Loman's father. Alrighty, that's your question number two. Now, question number three. Question number three is going to be in the key of, let's see. No, shouldn't try that. So, question number three. What Alicia Keys' hit about being constantly in and out of love was the 2002 Grammy for Song of the Year winner? Once again, name the Alicia Keys' hit song about being constantly in and out of love that was the 2002 Grammy for Song of the Year winner. And if you miss any questions in this first round, we can either repeat them, of course, any ones that are missed at the end of the 10 questions, at the end of the 15, that is. And there's also the replay, if you will, a fully posted video of this that'll be posted to the Facebook and YouTube pages for Trivia Club as well. Alrighty, question number 4 now. We're going to connect 4. What that means is there's a connection between the answers of the second and third questions. If you can tell me the connection between those two answers, nothing in the questions, just the answers, then you'll get a bonus point. A point for this question number 4. Less of a bonus, more of just a straight up point. So, in asking you the connection between the two answers of 2 and 3, here are those questions for 2 and 3 to try to give you some help on 4. Once again, question number 2. What is the first name of the title character, Biff and Happy Loman's father, in Death of a Salesman? And question number 3, it's in the key of, so what Alicia Keys' hit about being constantly in and out of love was the winner of the 2002 Grammy for Song of the Year? And then question number 4, what is the connection between the answers, nothing in the questions, just those answers, of 2 and 3? Some outside of the box thinking is needed, but it's a fun one. Yeah, I like it. Question number 5 now, it's a shoe-in. Oh, this one's a shoe-in. So for question number 5, John Fluvog has created shoes based on the style of this provincial health official. Once again, yes, a little bit of current events news. Once again, John Fluvog, the shoe designer, has created shoes based on the style of this provincial Canadian health official. I'll say with a slight added hint, she's become a very much a folk hero out west. Well done. Well done to her. While also styling, just styling. That's your question number 5. Now question number 6, we're going to give you some mid-range numbers. So on the original TV series, for this number in the title, the family moved from Minnesota. On the reboot for the series, they moved from Kansas. So once again, on the original TV series for this TV series with a number in the title, the family moved from Minnesota. On the reboot, that family moved from Kansas. All else, think of a TV series with a number in the title. Question number 7 now is a bit of vexillology for you. Yes, it's full of flags. It's called Outside the Borders. I'll give you the name of 2 countries and you tell me the common color that those flags have. So, the flag of the common color of these flags are Ukraine and Lithuania. So yes, tell me the one color that the flags of Ukraine and Lithuania have in common. That's your Outside the Borders question for tonight. All right, now question number 8 is our audio clue of the night. It's called Bit by Bit. So on this question number 8, Bit by Bit, I'll play a short clip of an 8-bit song. And for that 8-bit song, so something that has sort of a original Nintendo sort of vibe to it, or an old cell phone sort of chip sound to it, you name that pop song for a point, and for a second possible point, tell me the musical act that is responsible for that song. And that musical act could be a singular person or a band, depending on who is responsible for the original song. So once again, your question number 8, name this song for a point, and for a second possible point, tell me the musical act responsible. And here we go. Yeah, that is your bit-by-bit question. Name that song for a point. Tell me the musical act responsible for that song. Sorry if my enjoying of the music kicked your video into weird and wild choppiness. And I'll definitely be able to repeat any questions at the end of this 15 questions. Repeat or clarify anything that was missed. So I will put a pin on question number 7 for now. So before I repeat that though, question number 9, it's time to tag the line. What that means, I'll give you the tagline from a movie poster and you name that movie. Simple enough. So your question number 9, tag the line. He is afraid. He is alone. He is 3 million miles from home. Once again, yes, name that movie. With the tagline, he is afraid. He is alone. He is 3 million miles from home. That's that question number 9, that tag the line. Question number 10 now is called Survey Says. Survey Says is Trivia Club's spin on the Family Feud. Yes, we're going to give you an actual Family Feud survey question. So you put yourself in the mind of 100 Americans surveyed and tell me what you think is their number one answer from the surveyed answered. If you give me the number one answer, you can win as much as 5 points. There's points from 1 to 5, though, depending on what your answer might be. So yes, give me your number one answer, what you think is answer number 1 for this following Survey Says on your question number 10. Name a pop culture character who is green. Once again, name a well-known pop culture character who is green. That's that question number 10. That Survey Says. Question number 11 now. We're going to give you a little rock and Billy, or just rockin' Billy. Rockabilly? There you go. So question number 11. This knowingly simple rockabilly song was Queen's first number 1 hit in the United States. Once again, first number 1 hit in the United States for the rock band Queen was this knowingly simple rockabilly style song. Question number 12 now is called Ends in Gd. Bless you. So this answer will end in GHT. Gt. So your question number 12. Ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu wrote, "To yield is to be preserved whole. To be bent is to become this." Once again, this answer ends in GHT or GT. And your question. Ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu wrote, "To yield is to be preserved whole. To be bent is to become this." Some wise words. Yeah. Question number 13. That is what it is. So, your question number 13. Ownership of Hans Island between Greenland and Ellesmere Island, that can be found between Greenland and Ellesmere Island, is disputed between the countries of Canada and this nation. Once again, yes, ownership of Hans Island, or Hans Island, between Greenland and Ellesmere Island, is disputed between the countries of Canada and this nation. That's that question number 13. Question number 14 now. It's called Best Known For. You name the 4 movies that, according to the InternetMovieDatabase.com, the following actor is known for. So these are the 4 movies chosen by the algorithm of IMDb.com. Whatever Bezos and Amazon has chosen to be those 4 known for movies, be they for box office or awards or just clickability, I suppose. Who knows? It's the internet. So, name the 4 movies that, in this case, Ryan Reynolds is known for. So yes, what are the 4 movies that great Canadian Ryan Reynolds is known for? This is according, yes, remember, to the Internet Movie Database, gmail.com. That's that question number 14. Now, question number 15, your final question in tonight's trivia. And I'll be able to repeat any that have been missed or otherwise got lost in the stream of the internets. But your question number 15 is called Countdown Takedown. It's our second game show game of the night. And this is a game show game that is played with Price is Right rules with a twist. So you want to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over. If you get that number right on, that is 5 points. If you go just over, even by 1, that's 0 points. But if you're within 25% of the actual number, you still get 2 solid points, a couple of good points right there. If you're anywhere below 25% though, still 0 points. So sadly, no $1 bobs tonight. But our Countdown Takedown question. In the 2015 American League Division Series baseball game, otherwise known as the bat flip game, between the heroic Toronto Blue Jays and the dastardly Texas Rangers, the 7th inning of that game lasted this number of minutes. So yes, the 7th inning alone lasted this number of minutes in the Game 5 American League Division Series baseball game between the Toronto Blue Jays, those heroes, and those dastardly Texas Rangers. Once again, yes, this is the bat flip game we're talking about, that 7th inning, where a fair amount of things happen, let's be honest. Including maybe a bat flip. Maybe. How many minutes did that inning last? In this minute count, I will say I am drawing specifically from Wikipedia in case you're like, well, I contest. I will blame or put the onus on Wikipedia on this one. They're not always right, but they're close. Happy flippin' trivia as well. Thank you. All right. I will put the call out there. Any questions I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition. I'll start with question number 7, since I remember that from the comments, but I did not see anything else. But yes, tell me anything I can repeat from the questions tonight that you need clarified or repeated. All right, first question number 7, then question number 12. So question number 7. It's called Outside the Borders, your question number 7. I give you the name of 2 countries, and you tell me the color that their flags have in common. So what is the one color that is common between the flags of Ukraine and Lithuania? All right, so looks like 5, 6, 9, and 12, and 8. All right. 5, 6, 8, 9, 12. That's right. So, question number 5. It's a shoo-in. So, John Fluvog has created shoes based on the style of this provincial health officer. So, name that health officer. That folk hero of a health official. Out west, I will also add, that shoemaker John Fluvog has created shoes based on the style of. Name that provincial health official, health officer, that John Fluvog has created shoes based on the style of. That's your question number 5. Question number 6. Mid-range numbers on this one. So tell me the TV series with numbers in the title that for the original series had the family moving from Minnesota, and on the reboot that family moved from Kansas to join the cast, as it were, to start the story. So 5, 6 are off, are repeated, as it were. So here's 8, 9, and 12. So question number 8, our bit by bit. Here we go, our question number 8. Name this song for a point. Name the musical act responsible for that song, originally, for that second point. Name that bit by bit. Question number 8. Alrighty. A few repetitions on that one once again. Hopefully that helped. Question number 9. It's time to take a line. So name the movie from this poster tagline. That poster tagline being, he is afraid, he is alone, he is 3 million miles from home. Name that movie. And question number 12 ends in gt. Bless you. So once again, the answer ends with GHT. And your question. Ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu wrote, "To yield is to be preserved whole. To be bent is to become this." I believe that's everything that needed repeating.
That was, did you do 12?
Yes, that was just question number 12. So that should be those answers from that first round, first and only round. Trivia Club classically is a 3-round event. That's why I'm so used to just saying 3 rounds or first round. But yes, from the Trivia Clubhouse, at least for now, will be a 15-question event. Keep things simple, keep things easy for all. All right, if there's nothing more to repeat, I gave everyone a good chance to look for any other repetition. Let's jump into the answers for this round of trivia from home. Once again, it is a full point for every correct answer, half a point if that even comes up, but I don't think it will. And additional points, I will make note of that as well. You can mark your own paper, of course, or if you have people to pass it to, you can always pass it to your peers. Always fun. So your question number 1, I'm going to keep it short. So the answer for this one, this short form streaming service, launched in early to mid-April with shows such as #FreeRayshon, Aqua Donkeys, Chrissy's Court, Punked with Chance the Rapper, and The Murder House Flip. That would be Quibi. 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 There you go. Question number 2. Happy Biff Biff. What is the first name of the title character, Biff and Happy's father, in Death of a Salesman? That would be Willie. Willie Loman as that character. So Willie is what we're looking for. Mm-hmm. Question number 3, in the key of. So what Alicia Keys hit about being constantly in and out of love was the winner of the 2002 Grammy for Song of the Year. That would be Fallen. She keeps on falling in and out of love. I'll stop because copyright infringement. I mean, they'll get so angry. All right, so Fallen is our answer on that one. So question number 4, we're going to connect 4. So what's the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? So Willie, Fallen, they are words that begin or that follow, words that follow free in pop culture. Free Willy, Free Fallin', the movie Free Willy, the song by Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. Yeah. So free is the connection we're looking for. Thanks, Matt, as well for the singing compliments. Yeah. Thanks. Question number 5. A shoe-in. So John Fluevog noted shoe designer, at least here in Canada. I don't know in the US, but has created shoes based on the style of this provincial health official. Admittedly, also, this is very much CanCon, so apologies to those outside of Canada. But she is very close. She is in BC. To anyone on the West Coast, that would be Bonnie Henry. Bonnie Henry. Already has a folk song about her as well. Question number 6, mid-range numbers. Mid-range jump-ins. So on the original TV series, with this number in the title, the family moved from Minnesota. On the replay of that series, they moved from Kansas. Both from the Midwest-ish. I mean, Minnesota's like northern mid. But that TV series is 90210. From the middle of America to Beverly Hills. Yes, indeed. 90210 is that answer. Question number 7. Outside the borders. So I'm going to give you the name of those two countries, and you gave me the color that their flags have in common. Ukraine and Lithuania. The common color is yellow. Look at the skies and how they shine for you and all those things that you do, because they're all yellow. Alrighty, question number 8. Question number 8. I play that 8-bit clip, which has been played enough that I don't want to copyright infringe that. But that 8-bit clip was Don't Stop Believin'. Yes, hold on to that feeling. Don't Stop Believin' for a point. And it was by Journey for a second point. So a point for Journey, point for Don't Stop Believin', etc., etc. Alrighty. Question number 9, tagging the line. So that tagline was, he is afraid, he is alone, he is 3 million miles from home. That would be E.T., that extraterrestrial. Yes, E.T., the extraterrestrial, for that point. Matt Damon was closer than 3 million miles, I will say that. So, it is not the Martian. Though he was afraid and alone, he was closer. Still in trouble, don't get me wrong. Question number 10, survey says, for this survey says, we were looking for the name of a well-known pop culture character who is green. Alrighty. So there's 5 possible answers for points. I'll give you the 1-point answer and move up in the possible points from there. So that 1-point answer it's a mean one. It is just a mean one. But your heart will grow at least 2 sizes if you get this answer. That would be the Grinch. Yes, indeed. Grinch for 1 point. 2 points for just like a very memeable answer. I mean, hey now, he's an all-star. He's got his game on to go play. That would be Shrek. Shrek. Let's see, 3 points. Well, 3 points for the answer. That is a bit of a stretch, let's be honest. That is Gumby. Gumby. 3 points for Gumby. I mean, 4 points, it's a smash. Just a real smash. This answer is savage. It is, it's incredible, though. It's pretty incredible. That would be Hulk. Hulk. Mark Ruffalo is half a point. No, I'm kidding. 4 points for Hulk. And that 5-point answer, that number 1 answer to this survey says question, it's not easy being green, etc., etc. Like that. Kermit the Frog here. Yes, Kermit the Frog for that 5 points. Kermit the Frog here. Kermit. Not bad. For me. For you, you could do better. I understand that. So once again, Your question number 10, that survey says, those well-known pop culture characters who are green, 5 points if you said Kermit, 4 points for the Hulk, 3 points for Gumby, 2 points for Shrek, and 1 point for the Grinch. And yes, indeed. Yeah, Muppets. Yeah. Woo. Alrighty, question number 11. Rockin' Billy. So this knowingly simple rockabilly song was the rock band Queen's first #1 hit in the U.S. That would be Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Oh yes, your question number 10, that green character, I will agree, Yoda was somehow left off. That is true. He got Gumbied, in my opinion. Alrighty. Question number 11, yes, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Question number 12 ends in gd. Gesundheit. That joke will never get old. Alright. For me.
Well.
For me. Ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu wrote, "To yield is to be preserved whole, to be bent is to become straight." Yeah. Once again, yes, to yield is to be preserved whole, to be bent is to become straight. Huh. Straight is that answer. Question number 13. That is what it is. So, ownership of Hans Island, or Hans Island, I guess depending on who owns it, between Greenland and Ellesmere Island, that's where it can be found, is disputed between the countries of Canada and the nation of Denmark. Danes? Denmark. They're not even that big, though. I mean, question number 14. Best known for. Name the 4 movies that, according to IMDb.com, that Internet Movie Database.com, that the following actor is known for. That following actor being Ryan Reynolds. So the 4 possible points to be won are Deadpool for a point. Nice. Well done. Deadpool 2. Well done as well. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Yes, a 3rd Deadpool movie. Ish. There's reasons why it's the 3rd in that list, at least. And now for something completely not Deadpool, but, I mean, he probably will die in the end. That is Buried. Yeah. Or Buried. Depending on my accent. Once again, a point for Deadpool, a point for Deadpool 2, a point for X-Men Origins Wolverine, and a point for Buried. Or Bird. Alrighty, question number 15 now, our countdown takedown. We want you to guess the number for this question. And this is thanks to a recent rewatch of this game on Sportsnet. Thanks for showing that, Sportsnet. That was a fun watch. You got to do a live viewing with sportscasters and former players like Jose Batista, Mr. Batflip himself. So in the 2015 American League Division Series baseball game, otherwise known as the Batflip game, between those heroic Toronto Blue Jays and those dastardly Texas Rangers, the 7th inning lasted this number of minutes with so many fielding errors, it's true. It lasted, in total, can I get a drum roll, please? 53 minutes. 53, almost an hour, not quite. If you said an hour, you'd be just off. But 53 minutes, according to Wikipedia. So that's 53 for 5 points. 54 will unfortunately get you 0 points. 52 to 40 is 2 points. And anything below 40 is unfortunately also 0 points. So once again, 53 will get you 5, and 52 to 40 will still get you 2 points. A couple of good points there. Don't get me wrong. That is your answers for tonight's trivia. Yes, indeed. I just snuck up on me. I was like, okay, ready for more trivia. Let's go. But no, tonight's Trivia Club has once again concluded. Those are your answers. Once you tabulate all your answers, make sure to tell us what you got in the chat to the side. Give us your team name, give us your point total. Share your results, of course. We're more than happy to see how you did, hear from you all the same. It was so great to have everyone once again involved in Trivia Club here live from the Trivia Clubhouse. A good group of 50 teams, or like 50 eyes at least. So thank you all once again. Oh, and for a tiebreaker as you tabulate, sorry I forgot last week, so caught up in the anniversary of it all. But in this anniversary month that continues for Trivia Club's 8th birthday, yay! Yes, we're our 8th anniversary of Trivia Goodness. So the tiebreaker for tonight's trivia is once again called I Built a VCR. This is an anagram for Trivia Club, so this will be an anagram question. And this is a tiebreaker in the sense of if you're tied with anyone at home. Feel free to play this. First to get the answer wins. So, here's that anagram for tonight. I built a VCR, an anagram for Trivia Club. And this time, you're going to find the TV show in the following anagram. I'll also type it out and put it in the comment section. So what is the TV show that you can find in the anagram? Dr. Wet Owls. Once again, Dr. Wet Owls. There's also just a very fun image to think about. Dr. Wet Owls. Glad to have also helped out with some, or actually given some theater geek knowledge in this time around. Don't always, but I always enjoy doing it. I do like the answer immediately of Slow Wet Doctor. Also just a fun image. Also a great TV show. I mean, let's be honest. So yes, thank you all once again for joining in. Give yourselves a round of applause. We'll be back next week, of course, April 28th. We'll look to come back each and every Tuesday, so check out the Facebook page for Trivia Club and the YouTube page of Trivia Club. After every Tuesday, be it Wednesday or Thursday, I'll look to load up the edited version of just the questions and, of course, the intro. But none of the pre-show or the post-show as well. So please do check those out. And yes, share it with friends if you'd like as well. The only other rule of Trivia Club is to tell everybody about Trivia Club, so you're more than welcome. Smash that like button if you haven't. Follow trivia, all of that fun stuff. I think the bell notification does something in places. Anywho, enjoy your golden VHS. Ooh, Thank you all once again. And tonight's champions, of course, are everyone that stayed inside. Keep up the good work. It's difficult sometimes, I have to admit. I've been there too. It's been a off and on kind of week that way of just really feeling it at times. So thank you, of course, for joining in, staying inside, and doing all that you'd like to do to keep yourself both company, entertained, just in the best mindset for these days and weeks and months ahead. Thank you so much. And if there's anything else to say, it's the same thing we say at the end of every Trivia Club. So say it along with me, if you will. That same thing we say at the end of every Trivia Club is, remember, it's not what you know, It's what you learn along the way. Yay! Mwah. I love you.
I love you.
Bye, everybody.